Can you maybe discuss that a bit more? Because some of the big boosters of crypto, all the way to the start of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, were saying crypto allows you to escape national governments. It allows you to safeguard your wealth. You'll be able to move invisibly, seamlessly through the global economic system. Why isn't that playing out? Why doesn't, once I turn everything into Bitcoin or Dogecoin, the notion that I've now escaped national jurisdiction and the Americans, or even international for that matter, the Americans can't touch me. When that was such the selling point, I would say, of at least some people towards crypto, that this was the currency that liberated you from government control. Can you explain a bit more about maybe why simply holding your funds in crypto doesn't automatically mean you've magically escaped government regulation?
So the relevant problem for people right now in Russia is that the SWIFT network, which is really the conduit for most cross-border transactions, they've essentially been kicked off of the SWIFT network, which is a very serious problem for anyone trying to move money into or out of the country. Now, there's no real way to exclude people from the Bitcoin blockchain or the Monero blockchain or any number of others. They're just decentralized networks that run all over the world, anywhere that there is an internet connection. And it is correct that it is seamless and it's very rapid. You can really instantly move money around the world much faster than you could on the SWIFT network. But it's also extremely transparent, that you can actually see the funds go from one wallet to another. Now, the wallets are not labeled like Mr. Oligarch. You just see bits and bytes, but with a very minor amount of detective work, you can usually identify who is behind the wallet. And in fact, it may backfire on them by bringing much more transparency into the scale of their wealth and where they've kept it, because you do have to move the assets onto and off of the Bitcoin blockchain. And those points of entry and exit are really where governments are going to pounce. So, when we talk about this in class, you tell the students never buy drugs on a blockchain, because you leave a record for the government. Always pay cash, because cash really can't be traced. And I think you could just give the same advice to a Russian oligarch. Never try to launder money on a blockchain, because they'll be able to find you. The other problem is also one of scale. The Bitcoin blockchain just doesn't accommodate that much traffic that could really enable someone to move billions of dollars illicitly. Maybe tens of millions if you did it in small chunks over a period of days. But you would, again, leave a lot of footprints, and it would be very hard work to get all that done. It's not really a realistic alternative if you have $1 billion problem. I think for smaller fish, people kind of at the margins, people who maybe met Putin once and are just trying to, scurry out of the country, this might be useful. But, for the Abramoviches and, Boris Berezovskis of the world and so forth, no,